Hi, good morning everyone. This is Sam. This is your 10th Pilates class this week. This is going to be a level 3 Pilates class. So only if you've done Pilates before, enjoy this class. It's going to be slightly fast-paced, slightly energetic. We're going to do a lot of slightly more advanced Pilates workouts today and lots of flows going from one movement to another. So I hope you enjoy it. So prepare yourself on the mat. And I've also prepared a small rose towel for later on, because we'll be doing stuff on our tummy. We're starting with a lunge with thoracic rotation. So stepping forward with your left foot, bending that left knee just a little bit, but not too much. This is not a full lunge yet. Okay? And once we're holding this, we're going to start breathing in to prepare, breathing out, working those shoulders. So let's start with some shoulder circles. And waking up our legs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that position. Know that the right heel is completely on the floor, so I'm also stretching the right calf in this position. Left hand is going to go down towards the floor near my left foot as I stretch that right hand up. Breathe in, back to center. And let's repeat. Left hand, twist, lift, and twist to the front. And off we go. 3, up, and twist. So we are working our mid and back, but also really working those legs. 4. Work with your breathing. 5. Good. 5 more on this side. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. And last one. Good. And release. Change legs. I'm going to swap sides. So I have the right foot forward, left foot back. Make sure you're really stretching your calves. Left heel on the floor, right knee slightly bent. Let's start with arm circles again in this position. Once you get those legs moving. Shoulder blades down and in as you take those arms back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Right hand goes down next to my right foot. Lift that left hand up. Work with the breathing as you breathe in. Warrior position, twist back, facing the front. And let's repeat. Right hand down, stretch, lift, and twist. 3, 4, stretch, and twist. 5, good, and 6, stretch, breathe out. 7, 8, 9, and one more. 10, and release. Step back. All right, step forward with the left again. Now take the right foot all the way down into a full stretch. From there, both hands on either side of the foot and lean forward into the stretch. Good. And release. Step back, change legs. So we're taking the right foot forward, lunging all the way down. Either hand on either side of the foot. Lean forward, stretch into that right hip, and stretch the left leg behind. Good, and release, walk back. Change legs again, so we're going left foot forward, lunging down again. Right knee on the floor, lift both hands up towards the ceiling, and again twist back. And let's do a few of these. In big arm circles, warming up the shoulders. 3, 4, 5. Push on that leg, change again, right foot forward, lunge all the way down, left knee on the floor, 5 big arm circles. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release, and push back. All right. So the next exercise is going to be a forward roll, all the way down to the mat, into the plank position, and then we walk back. And this is going to be a really good workout for our hamstring. So I'll talk you through it. So starting at the end of your mat, chin down towards your chest, slide your hands down, roll that spine down, one by one, and walk forward with your hands. And we're not holding just yet. Walk back with your hands. Keep your heels down on the floor. Stretch those calves and your hamstring as you roll back. And let's repeat. Work with your breathing. Breathing in as you roll down. Walk forward with your hands into a plank position. We're not holding just yet. Drop the heels down. Walk back. Stretch those calves and hamstrings and roll back up. And let's repeat, breathing in, sliding down, forward roll. Walk forward with your hands until your shoulders are in line with your wrists. And then drop the heels down, stretch those hamstrings, and roll back up. So we're doing 2 more of these, nice and slowly. Forward roll. Walk forward. Walk backwards. And last one, forward roll. Really nice stretch for your lower back and your legs. Walking forward and walking back. And roll back up. And stretch those hands up towards the ceiling as you breathe. And lower as you breathe out. Good. So we're going to do a last one, and this time we're holding the position into the plank, and then shifting our weight forward and backwards in that plank position. All right. So one more forward roll. Walking forward into the plank. Keep an eye on the position of your head and shoulders. Don't lose the head position. Keep it nice and tall, in line with your spine. So you're on your tiptoes. Back is straight. From that position, drop the heels down, drop the head down towards the floor into a downward dog position. And again, feel that stretch in your hamstrings. We're holding for a few seconds. And then shift your weight forward, back into the plank. And again, we're holding just for a few seconds. And again, drop those heels down, bring your head down towards the floor, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, downward dog. And shift the weight forward again. Okay, 3 more, nice and slow, into the downward dog again. Drop those heels down. And shift your weight forwards into the plank position. Again, I remind you, keep an eye on your head position and your back position. Number 4, back into downward dog. Drop those heels down. Lift those hips up towards the ceiling. And shift your weight forward. And last one, downward dog, stretch. And bring your hips forward. And from there, bend the knees into a child's pose. And breathe. And hold that breath for about 4 or 5 breaths. Okay, so we're in child's pose relaxing. And release. All right, pushing ourselves up in forward kneeling position, bringing our hands forward. We're going to go down towards the floor, keeping our hands close to our shoulder, hands looking down. From that position, we're going to go straight to the press up. So pushing into the hands, push yourself up. Hold that position again. Keep an eye on your shoulder movement. Make sure your shoulders are not high up towards your ears, but down and push down. Working with the breathing, breathing in. Hold. Breathing out down towards the floor. And repeat, breathing in. Push on those hands. Keep an eye on those shoulder blades, pulling them down and in. And remember, you're still looking down towards the mat, so to avoid unnecessary tension in the neck. And down. And again, lift, forward. And lower. And let's do 4 more, nice and slow. Push on those hands. And lower. And again, push. 3. And lower. 2 more. Push. And lower. 1 more. Push. And lower. Good work. Or stretch both hands in front of you. Little finger on the floor. And you're still looking down. From that position, we're going to do shoulder circles in this position now. So we're really going to use our shoulder blades. So we're lifting the hands off the floor just a little bit, not too high. From there, we're going to lower both hands down by our sides. Keep the head off the floor, looking down towards the floor. And then turn the palms facing out and bring both hands together. At this point, you can take a break by lowering the head and shoulders on the mat. And then we repeat. So we lift the head off the floor, breathing in to prepare, and circle. Down. Turn the palms facing out, circle back up, and rest. And repeat. 3. Palms in, circle down. Palms out, circle in. Short rest. And repeat. 4. Circle down. And up. And lower. 4 more. I'm sure you can feel your shoulder blades working. Lift. 3. 2. And last one. 1. And lift and rest. Good work. Okay, from that position, make sure you have your feet close to each other and my hands are still above my head with the little finger touching the floor. So for the next exercise, we're going to lift both hands up again. And then as we lower towards the floor, we're going to lift both feet up. So we're alternating. And then feet go down towards the floor as you lift both hands up. Lower your hands down towards the floor and lift both feet up. If this exercise causes any tension or discomfort in your lower back, then probably it is too advanced for you. So I suggest you either do one of our previous exercises or you do one arm and one leg rather than both. Okay? For the rest, we're lifting head and arms, lowering head and arms as we lift both feet up. And the movements are small, we're only lifting a tiny bit. Feet goes down, lift both hands up. And lower both feet up. Feet go down, hands go up. Hands go down, feet go up. 3 more, feet go down, hands go up. Lower, breathe and feet go up. Lower the feet, lift both hands up. Lower the hands, lift both feet up. And the last one, feet go down, hands go up. Lower the hands, feet go up, and rest. Good work. And again, push yourself on your hands and knees and into child's pose. Drop your head on the mat and hold that position for 5 good deep breaths. And when we're ready, we're changing position. We're going into supine position on our back. So we've already done a really good workout for our upper body. So next we're going to really work on our glutes and core. So lying down flat on the mat, knees bent. We're starting with the bridging. So for this exercise, we need to start with a really flat spine on the floor. From there, you're going to do a pelvic tilt or posterior tilt, lift those hips off the floor as you roll the spine 1 vertebra at a time. Make sure there's nothing underneath your head for this exercise. And again, slowly roll down. And let's do a few of these. So tucking the pelvis under, breathing in, lift the spine 1 vertebra at a time. Lift as high as you can, nice and strong in your hips and knees. And slowly roll down. And repeat, tuck that pelvis under as you lift. And slowly roll down as you breathe out. And again, one more, tilt that pelvis under as you lift 1 vertebra at a time. And slowly roll down. So if this exercise feels good and is already challenging, continue a few more bridging. For the rest, I'm going to make the exercise a little bit more challenging. So for the next bridging, as we go up, we're going to start lifting 1 leg off the floor. It's a hip lift, so hip in line with the knee, and lowering it down, staying high up into the bridge as I lift the opposite leg. 2, 3, 4, and again 4 more. 4, hips stay high. 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll down, flat into the mat. Okay, let's do that again. Again, if that's too challenging, just continue doing the bridging, lifting up and slowly rolling down. For the rest, we're going up into the bridge again. And we're doing 8 hip lifts. So lift 1 leg up, slowly lowering, controlling. 2, 3. There should be no tension or discomfort in your lower back. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly roll that spine. All right, bring the right foot on top of the left knee. Bring that left thigh towards you, give it a good stretch on the right side. And change, left foot on the right knee, bring that thigh towards you, give it a really good stretch. Good, and release. All right, and we're going straight into the 100 exercise. So we're going to lift both legs up into tabletop, so feet together, knees slightly apart, but in line with the hips. Lift the head off the floor, reach with your hands. And for this exercise, we're going to be doing small pumps with our hands like so. As we breathe, and off we go. Breathing in, and out. And hold, keep pumping. And keep pumping, up and down. Make sure there's no tension in the neck and shoulder as you hold. And a few more. And release, bring the knees towards your chest. As you breathe out. And again, let's repeat. So find your position again. Down tabletop, lift the head off the floor, and pumps. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Chin down towards your chest. And breathe out. And let's repeat. So again, into the 100, find your position. And off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Knees towards your chest as you breathe out. And let's do one more. This is your last one. Find your position. And off we go. Pumps. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Knees towards your chest. And breathe out. Good. Well done. Lower your feet into the floor. And for the next exercise, we're going to stretch that right leg up towards the ceiling, followed by the left leg up into the ceiling. Now, if this is really tight on your hamstrings or uncomfortable on your back, then you need to go back to double tabletop. Okay? From there, very slowly, we're lowering the right leg down towards the floor and up. Lower the left leg down into the floor and up. And the right goes down and up. We're only doing 5 on each side. This is a really difficult exercise. And down towards the floor. 3. Up. Left goes down towards the floor. Up. 2 more on each side. Stretch it out. Lift. Lower the left. Lift. And the right goes down. Lift. And the left goes down. Lift. Bend those knees again. And breathe out. Good work. Alright, let's do our last core exercise. Hold that right knee towards your chest, stretch that left leg away, but not touching the floor. Lift the head off the floor. From this position, we're going to stay alternating. So from here, we bring the left knee towards our chest as we stretch the right. And change. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep working. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. If there's tension in your neck, put your head down. 2, 1. I'm going for one more set. 10, 9. Head up or head down. Choose your level. There should be no tension, neck and shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Good work. Stretch the left leg away. Bring that right knee across. Stretch that lower back. And change. Stretch that right leg away. Bring that left knee across. Stretch that lower back. Good. And release. Alrighty. Last stretch. Turn over on your hands and knees again. And from here we're going into child's pose. Breathing out. Pushing up on your hands and knees, straight the knee, the left hand goes underneath, give it a really good stretch as you stretch. Right hand goes underneath, stretch. Back to center, child's pose again, stretch. And repeat, lift up. Left hand goes underneath, thread the needle as you breathe out. Right hand goes underneath, thread the needle, stretch, and back to center. Good. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'm sure you feel that that was a really good workout for your core, and hopefully I will see you soon at the clinic, hopefully. Who knows? We'll wait and see. Take care. Hope you enjoyed it.